does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the
Just about to start, folks. Just another half a minute and we'll be ready to go. Plenty of seating options available, although some do prefer to stand. And just while we're here, just waiting until we make an official start, just really appreciate you adhering to the government and the public health guidelines all around COVID-19 and all those protocols. So, of course, your masks, keeping in your bubbles, keeping your distance, and, of course, there is hand sanitizer available. And thank you very much for signing in and adhering to those guidelines. We really do appreciate that. So we'll just wait until we're ready to go. We'll get a wriggle on. Right. So, good afternoon and a very warm welcome on behalf of the Harcourts Four Seasons management team. I'm Linda Warren-Davey and it's an absolute pleasure to be here along with fellow colleague Mark McGoldrick. He'll be coming in soon, just presenting these fantastic offerings for auction, representing very fine real estate throughout Canterbury. I really want to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank our sellers for their choice of Harcourts Four Seasons for marketing their properties. It is a real privilege that we as a team, we take very seriously. It's an absolute pleasure to represent you all today in the auction and all the very best for a successful outcome. We have a wonderful team working around us. You've met Scott McDonald, he's our auction host. He signed you in the doorway. Thank you also, as I said before, providing that documentation. Rachel Ashton, our auction coordinator, she'll be taking the bids today and she prepares all the documentation behind the scenes. Jeremy Andrews right behind me, no, he's not on the drums. He's in charge of our in-rooms technology so that we can live stream through our website, harcourtsauctions.co.nz. So if you've got friends or family, they can just, they were unable to attend today, they can just jump onto that live stream and watch. Remembering, and also a big welcome to our rooms, of course, our business owners. We've got James Twist down the back there and Greg Roberts. A warm welcome. Today is an exclusive opportunity for cash and unconditional buyers here in the rooms. You are being offered first rights. We wish you all the very best with your bidding strategies. We're going to take this opportunity to look at those terms and conditions under which the auctions will be conducted. All of these properties here today are being offered for public auction as per the REINZ conduct of auction. That was included in all the auction documentation circulated throughout those marketing campaigns. As I said before, all bidding here today is on a cash and unconditional basis. All or any aside agreements, they remain in place. Now, all of these properties, or that were up there before, they'll be sold subject to a confidential reserve price. Once that reserve price has been reached or exceeded and or under instructions, the highest bid that's accepted by Mark or I will be the successful purchaser. Now, Mark or I, as the auctioneers, we have the authority just to resolve any undisputed bids. From time to time, we may nominate the sum by which that bidding can be raised. If we deem a bid is not in the best interest of our clients, we can refuse said bid. Please also note clause 2.5, which clearly states that the auctioneers have the authority to make a bid on behalf of our vendors. And we exercise this right if there is no live bidding in the room. It's always less than that confidential reserve price. We always identify it very clearly as a vendor bid. We also do our best to identify any agents here in the room today acting or bidding on behalf of their clients. If your intent is to purchase property today, it is our advice you always retain that lead bid, because if we don't reach the reserve on the floor, there is an exclusive opportunity for the person that holds the highest bid to enter into a negotiation with either Mark or I outside of the rooms, and the vendors may then exercise their right as per 2.7 and withdraw the property at any time before it's been sold, before it returns into the auction room without disclosing that reserve price. Now, once the hammer falls, our successful purchasers just have a couple of obligations to evidence the sale, and that will be to sign the memorandum of contract. That's also acknowledging this is the time you'll be paying that 10% deposit and complete any further documentation if it's required. So look, I'm going to hand you over to Mark and I'll be up a little bit later on. Good luck and all the best.
Thanks, Linda.
Over to you, Mark.
Nice and clear. I believe that we have got the use of the room in behind us today and out on the terrace if we do need to pause below that reserve price to negotiate with the highest bidders. So that's a good facility. I think the golf club are just trying to keep us a little bit separate, so we'll abide by that where and how we can. Welcome everybody. Good to see you in the auction room. Exciting time of year. Summer's just continuing to char us under its golden sun, but we did get the good Christmas and New Year as well, so I'm not complaining. You won't be complaining when you move into 58 Jollies Springs. And Jackie Frame, Sue Mercer, thanks for your hard work and your diligence, and we look forward for Nicola and Scott to do very, very well. Great example of a super property, walking distance from the central village. I think that's very, very key, and you'll be happy to be up there. It is a freehold estate, this one at Jollies Pass Road. It's 809 square metres, so a good size parcel, I'm sure you agree. And Section 28, Block 7 of the Hanmer Township. So that is a tenure that we do see with the centrality of the locality. Vacant possession guaranteed, not too long to wait. Probably about the shortest stretch you'll get, 9th of March. That's pretty good. You'll get the best part of the late summer when you move in up here at 58 Jollies Pass Road. And I think that if you were going to call this home, then you'd be more than happy with that because it's got that contemporary feel, 3-bed, 2-bath. But if you're lucky enough to call it a holiday home, well, I think you should rejoice. It's as much about the outdoor living as it is about the indoors. Like I say, contemporary through the indoors, great kitchen opportunity here, spills out into your open plan living. And I think that's great to get the best of what Hanmer Springs offers. We love that climate in the area. 3 good bedrooms, couple of bathrooms, of course. Easy garden to look after, but you have got the 809 square metres. And like I say, put the jandals on, stroll on down, and you can just enjoy and start living. Have I got everything right there? You seem to be frowning there, Harley. Just worry about how good it is and how much your boy might have to pay. Maybe you'll start us away then, perhaps. Okay, 58 Jollies Pass Road. I did promise our sellers that there'll be not too many puns about jolly and pass and things like that. We're certainly not going to pass it in. Don't you pass up the opportunity. Okay, we're away. Who's starting? Seriously.
650.
Good on you, sir. Welcome into the bidding at 650. Good start. We've got some competition for this good man right here and now. Comfortable in the auction process. Nicely done at 650. And I offer it up to you the first time. Is it a 20 that we go on from here? Do we bid it away at 58 Jollies Pass Road? Gentleman has put forward the folding at $650,000. Have we got an advance? First chance at that figure. Second call. Where's the competition? What do you say? Third call at the figure at 650.
Yep.
660, I might say, sir. Just one for the music fans there at 660. Good to see you in the bidding. There's your competition. 670, nicely done. Back in front goes my starter. They say you seldom do it in one bid. At $670,000, be part of the village. 680 with you. Good on you, sir. Good on your team, I should say. A 90, sir. Back you come. At 690. At 690, is it just the weekends or you're 7 days a week? At 690, shaking the head, sir. You're allowed to change your mind as many times as you like. You know that. At 690 for the second time. Third call at 690. Who else competes? Where's the late mail? At 690, got my opening bidder. Has bid it away up to $690,000. No further advance. Sir, I'm going to have to offer you the opportunity in private. Would you like to go out the rear and behind? James will show you where we're going to stop and just have a quick chat. I'll come and have a talk to you, put the mask on. And we'll just have a quick pause. Okie dokes, we can go back. Right, we're back at 58 Jollies Pass Road, and there is going to be a new owner, and Sir, it is going to be you at the moment because you've increased that bid, and you call that number out for me. 700,000. As I look to our now departing owners, Nicolette Scott, we're on the market and selling. You've got your opportunity. 710. $710,000. There we are. There's the new bid in the race. At 710 at 58 Jollies Pass Road on the market, sir. 715. He comes back at 715 and 20. 20 I've got with you, sir, at 720. We're selling away. 720. Who's it to be? 720,000. I think the locality is the thing here, sir. 725. Of course he does. Understands the proposition. 30. Good on you. They've recalibrated over the break at $730,000. Got it live on screen, sir. Give it another week, 2.5 or a 5, and be quick. $730,000. You did that heavy lifting, a good start. It'll be cheaper than today. Harley will be reminding you. It's got land. It's had the rejuvenation. Hit the refresh at 7:30 quickly. I'm going to knock it down. You've got 3 chances on the auctioneer's call. Third to last, second last, last chance. 2.5 for Providence, sir. At 7:30. Well, this group can get set to rejoice. You sure? 58 Jollies Pass Road. We've got a couple more handmill listings, sir, so stay tight. We're here right to the end of the program. Good luck, Jackie. Well done to you, good people. Congratulations. Got and sold. Well done. You did it. Well, it's a bit frustrating for you, sir, but like I say, there will be other opportunities. And Harley, Jackie and Sue, Harley and June are listing up a storm, so you'll be okay. Okay, a lively start. The Stevie Golding, good friend and colleague from the Hornby office. Great to have this opportunity. I see Julia's here to oversee proceedings, keep the eye on things. I see you sitting with our not so nervous Sal, I think, today. Chris, thanks for your opportunity, and for Shari as well. You've had some time in this gorgeous little property in the central locality of 26 Horner Street in the Papanui. And it's a freehold parcel too. It is an absolutely mouth-watering 885 square metres. You know it's got that special zoning, and I'm sure that's the reason that many of you are here to compete for it as well. It's part rural, section 304, so it is a historic title, and I believe it is a centurion, this one, Stevie. And it's just part rural, section 304, in that certificate of title as listed, and will guarantee you vacant possession Friday the 8th of April. The property's being sold as is, where is, and all the clauses and deletions have been made by Stevie and the team there. So Julia, thanks very much. It's a bit of a look at this one. She's pretty cute. It's got a bit of style. It's got a bit of class. It's got some heart and authenticity. And I think whatever your plans are for it, it's still there standing. It's in great aesthetic condition is what I would say. It's very, very comfortable. It's got personality. It's got a bit of style about it. And easy spaces. It's very spacious across the 2 levels, of course. Nice big lounge, easy kitchen, just bathed in the morning sun. Chris was good enough to make us a coffee for Stevie and I as we chatted about the auction. A little bit of a sanctuary upstairs. That's where you can get away from all the family and enjoy up there. But it'll be a great place to entertain. Good garaging, lovely garden. Sherry deserves credit for that. She's kept that in good nick. But I know for some of you it's the 885 square metres of R&D land in this most desirable central location. That's the reason that you're here. So as long as the money's good, we don't mind if you put a big wrecking ball through it. That's up to you. But I think it's a lovely place. You've got time. You've got options. You've got your opportunity here and now. Parp, 26 Horner Street. Let's get it underway. Who's our protagonist? 700. Good on you, sir. Away we go at $700,000. Easy at these levels. Someone might race to the 8, but I've got my opening bidder down in front. Says 700's his bid. We'll count that, bank it and thank it there at 700. Would you race me to the 8 at this early stage? First call, second, and third call at 700. I'm going to race there on behalf of the owner and say 800, sir, on a vendor bid. Still not changing hands, but at 8, I welcome you back at 9, perhaps. 9 or stronger. Someone might like to say $1 million, but at $800,000 will stay in the owner's position. At 8 now, first call. Who bids in advance? Second call at 8. 850 with my starter. Becky comes at 850. I offer you the same courtesy. At 850, 9's the bid we seek, 9 or better. At 850, 885 square metres RMD. So close to the main North Road, Papanui Road. Not too far from the Mirabelle Village. At 800. What was that one, Mark? 60 on top. Too early for a 10, I would say. Too early for a 10. I tell you what, say 900. I'll work with you, sir. You're a good auction boy. You say 860, but it just makes it way too easy for you, sir. At 860, would you go to 9? I've got 860 with my man here. Just popped up a 10 and on the advance. First call at 860. Second call. Leading the race, Mark Wong, Harcourts. Third chance, 860. 880. Bumps it up by a score. Puts 2 on top. Doubles you up marking and goes 880. That's the sort of bid your gentleman likes at 880 straight to 9, is it? 26 Horner Street at 880. Who else is joining in? Once. 890. If it's going to be 10s, just spit them out quickly, Marky. At 890, we'll save some hot air. At 890 now, sir. 9, he says, puts the thumbs up, says 900. Easy at these levels, let's keep working. Get this one, you'll have a job to do, but you reap the rewards. High density, what an opportunity at 9. First call. Second call. Third call. Mark, don't make me get to the third call when you're bidding 10s. Just say it, sir. At 9. No better? 910. Welcome in. Good luck to you. Standing next to Bridget Perry. Maybe she's a good luck charm for you, sir. At 910. Always went quite well on the Harcourts days. At 910, first call. Second call. Third chance, 3 in the race. I thought you would have played the Wordle earlier this morning, Mark. At 910. Would you like to put up 10? So you go 20. Good on you. 950. Let's get serious. At 950. Say a million, sir? 950 now. 960. This mass bidding can be a challenge. At 960. These good men are going to say a million for me. At 960 now, second call. Third call at 960. $1 million. It's quaint. Million. Fairly bid, fairly offered. Gentleman understands the proposition. At $1 million. No time for Facebooking, Mark. We're at $1 million here now. First chance. What's your response to be? Second call. $1,010,000. The good old 1010. You had cast doubt amongst his strategy, sir. I think you should carry on. At $1,010,000 and round it up to the half. At 1010. What's the strategy to be? Stevie, you call it out. First call, twice. Third call, we all saw what happened in Shearer Street towards the end of last year. I would say Horner is superior. There's no one here that bid on that one. But $1,010,000, where to from here? All done? Senior best, sir. At $1,010,000. Coming second. Stevie will be explaining he hasn't got another 885 square metre parcel of RMD land with such a good street frontage, such a symmetrical section at $1,010,000. Just call me the number, sir. I'm here to count it. I'm on the third call. Mr. Wong? Any better? No. Andrew, you're my highest bidder. Go in behind that room there. We'll come and offer you the opportunity first. We'll pause the auction.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on memory way, but it's not like I need it. And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my
I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, and so hard to get it. And so hard to get it. fast lane. Used to be the one who only crying the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. It's so hard to get it. So hard to get it.
does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Yeah, I'm disgusted with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face, a certain weight because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
Thanks for your patience, but good things take time, don't they? We have been working patiently and with due respect with our highest bidder. Now, graciously, sir, you've increased your bid, and hopefully to own 26 Horner Street. Just one of the team, just call that figure out, please.
1150.
At 1,150,000. Instructions from the current but not for much longer owner. On the market and selling at 1,150. I sell this desirable patch of land with a gorgeous character home on it, 885 square metres, gorgeous street frontage, RMD, 1,150. Property's going. Any late bids, you better make them clear here and now. It's going. Good boy, Timsy. Go on and sold to you. Well done. Nice work, Stevie. Julia, thanks very much. Chris, excellent work in regards to Sherry and the kids. Thanks, James. How are you, much? Right. Oh, thank you. Excellent. Adam Brownie is the lead marketing consultant on our property here at 49 Geraldine Street. Stand Investments is our vendor, and there is a relationship between the boss of Stand Investments and our seller, father and son. So Adam is working hard from our Palms office, and a great opportunity that Stand Investments have brought forward, because it is 720 square metres of land at 49 Geraldine Street, Edgware. Now, the thing about this one is it's going to be a cleared site upon settlement, so you've got your project ready to get underway. It's got that high density zoning also, and the size of the parcel, like I say, 720 square metres, part lot 50 and 108, deposit plan 812, certificate of title volume 24A, folio 1272 in the Canterbury Land Registry. Now, settlement struck down with very generous terms at the 15th of January 2022, but Steve has got some flexibility in that regard, so you've got the opportunity to discuss that if and when you purchase the property. I think it's just, when you see the development that's happened in Geraldine Street, the higher density housing and the speed with which it is getting gobbled up, I think that you'd be very encouraged by this. You've got the plans, of course, for the 4 units, all with garages. I think that's a real standout offering, because I know that in and around those 4 avenues there is a lot of competition, but without parking, without garages. So I think that gives you a real advantage. Just on the city edge, on the urban fringe, close to the Edgware Village, obviously, but also with the maturity, the establishment of our city centre now, and that continues to burgeon and grow, this is the one to get hold of. So very glad to offer it up for you here and now. Who's going to start us away? 49 Geraldine Street. Have I got an opening offer? 600 with Mitch Roberts, Adam's colleague there at the Palms. He's bid me $600,000. Have we got a bid in advance of that? Seems good and optimistic, but happy to work away at 6. Anyone like to sort of go quickly to 650? What do you think here? 49 Geraldine Street in Edgware. First chance. Second call. Third call. I've got Mitch with a bidder on the telephone. I'm going to take a vendor bid at 650, nice and sharply there, Mitch. No hesitation, just bring it closer to the selling zone at 650 vendor bid. Stays with the owner at that figure. First call at 650. Plans come with it. Site will be cleared. You don't have to use the plans. You can turn it into a croquet green if you like. Second call at 650 on a vendor bid. Third call. You coming back at 7, Mitch? I'm at 650 on a vendor bid. Who goes next, right on that urban fringe? When that stadium arrives, 660, I'll take you 10, but not happily necessarily. It's 660. First call, second and third. If you're going to bid now, I'm not going to vendor bid against this person any longer. It's 660. No, you appear to be my only bidder, Mitch, so why don't we just, I'll quickly offer you the opportunity. Do you want to have a wee sit out the back there? It's quite a good place to chat. Nice and private. The music goes back on.
Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my charm. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright.
No matter where we go, our memories won't fade away.
Oaks. Sometimes this happens, lots of conversation and negotiation. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to bump up here to 48 Oakwood Drive in Rangiora. So I'm just making sure that we've got everybody in place, and our lead marketing agent, there she is. So welcome to the floor, Karen Ward. And she's no stranger to these auction rooms here repetitively, and also achieving fantastic results for her sellers. All the very best to our sellers, all the very best to you, Karen. Okay, all the auction documentation was provided by Karen throughout the campaign for purchasers to conduct their due diligence. Now, within that documentation was the auction agreement, which I shall now refer to, where the legal description of this property is recorded as a freehold estate, being lot 174, deposited plan 389711, positioned on a 788 square metre parcel of land, more or less, as recorded on the instrument of title 36007 in the Canterbury Land Registry. Now, there is an excellent list of chattels. They've been provided as per the agreement, no changes to those. Settlement date is the 28th of April 2022, unless agreed otherwise in any aside agreements. And all buyers have been made aware, I'm sure, of those additional clauses. Where are you, Karen? 26 and 27. Great. The Oaks in northwest Rangiora is a very prestigious location, and that is where you are going to find this pristinely presented, superbly maintained property where quality, comfort shines through in every room. The two separate living areas, they offer family spaces, they offer room for formality, very easy flow to the outdoors, really good connectivity between that well-appointed kitchen, the dining area, all provide scope, flexibility to cater for any occasion. It's a family-sized home. It's one of the many features I really love is that fourth bedroom, how it's set apart from the rest, just offering options and opportunities, maybe for independent teens, grandchildren coming to stay, just whatever. Absolute standout feature of the property is the new partially covered deck that seamlessly extends off one of those living areas, complete with that lovely water feature which is in the chattels. Landscaped, yet low maintenance, and I love those vegetable planter boxes. Look, from the moment you step onto the property, you can see no stone has been left unturned in terms of presentation and maintenance. Our sellers have absolutely demonstrated commitment. I'm looking for buyer commitment today. Who would like to go first? Welcome in, very quick. Lisa Tippin working on behalf of buyers for Karen Water, $850,000 lead bid out in front, 850. John Tucker, our branch manager from Rangiora, 860, 900,000. Do I hear you loud and clear? $900,000 lead bid out in front. 19. At 910, 910. $910,000. Anybody can join in at 950. You're showing a lot of strength there, Lisa, with your buys. 950. At 960, 960,000 down the back with John. 960 lead bid out in front. Lisa, where would you like to go from here? At 960, maybe 990. You're flexing some muscle there at $990,000. 990, John, million. 990 here. Anybody can join in at any time, but 990 is the lead bid. At 1 million, thanks so much. You've just walked through that $1 million door. $1 million, Lisa, where would you like to go to here? Another 10. 1020, very confident here, $1,020,000. 1020, John, what would you like to do here? What would your buyers like to do? 1020. At $1,020,000. 1,020,000, just looking for those instructions at 1,020,000. We're going once. 1,020,000 going twice. We're pretty close, folks. Looking for another 10. 1,020,000's with you. Looking for another 10. John, what say you? This wonderful, as I said, pristine property. 1020. I do have authority here on behalf of the vendors to place a property on the market at 1020. We have a change of instructions. Property is on the market. It is going to sell at $1,020,000 at the stage. Anybody can join in at any time, 1020. It's with you. 1020, going once. At $1,020,000. Property's on the market, going to sell Sold stickers going up today, going twice at $1,020,000. Third and final time. John, you're definitely out? Maybe not definite. You sure? It's a wonderful property. Don't want any regrets tomorrow. Third and final time. Final opportunity. But if no other bidding, we are going. Congratulations, Lisa, your buyers, we're sold. Congratulations, a big congratulations to our sellers. Thank you so much to our underbidders. Karen Ward's the person to talk property in North Canterbury. Congratulations, Lisa.
So just bringing your attention back to folks. 49 Geraldine Street. Just so I can get your attention, 49 Geraldine. We got bidding to $720,000. It is, thanks, Jeremy. The bid stands at $720,000. At that level, no, we're not selling. Property will pass in. Thanks to anyone who's listening. Yeah. Right, where's Harley and June? There we go, Harley, thank you. Okay, we're moving right along. We're going back to the Springs, back to Hanmer Springs. Harley and June Mannion, of course, synonymous with excellence in real estate in that area. 42A Alpine Ave. It's funky, it's elevated. This is your daily view from this particular locality. It's an absolute stunner. Sneak Investments have made the changes recently, done the renovations and modernised, particularly that kitchen area, the bathroom. Absolute stunning. And the work that's been done on the deck in the garden at the rear of the home is very, very impressive. 42A Alpine Ave, Hanmer Springs in Huranui District is a cross lease and freehold. The legal description is unchanged, as is the list of chattels. And settlement date 24th of March 2022, not too long to wait again. Encouraging that you do get to spend some good summer days up at Hanmer Springs and enjoying it. I think it's another example where absolutely permanent home if you need it to be. But of course, if it is of the holiday variety, then you're lucky because the changes that have been made to an already great site, to a great home with the alpine feel, synonymous, eponymous with the Alpine Ave even. They've been considerable, really open, high stud in the ceiling, high pitched ceiling, lots of natural light, afternoon sun from that mid-morning, round it comes, and you bathe in it all day. Outside the balcony, it wraps right around the front of the home, and you steer out down to those views where if you're fond of sunsets, then you'll be enjoying taking that all in. Here's the area which will be only a pleasure to deal in, those family meals, holiday meals, work in the bathrooms, just cracking. Right to the minute, isn't it? Very contemporary, but still empathetic and sympathetic to the alpine theme. Great little decking area. It's a big deck, a nice big lawn which just has that extra elevation, catching that last bit of sun as well. Excellent accommodation, 4 in all. Master's got a nice little bit of separation too. So, superb example. Stroll down to the village. It's a cracker at Alpine Ave. Who starts us away? Opening the auction now too. Right, you wouldn't perhaps pass that hammer over. Would that be possible? Thanks. Have I got an opening bid, folks? Maybe a 60, late 5s, something like that. Don't mind where we start, it's just where we finish. Welcome in, good to see you, Jeff, bidding away at 550, at 550. It's a good property man bidding. I would take encouragement from that. Good endorsement for the property at $550,000. Who's here to compete with my opening bidder at 550? I'd say 6 would be my move from here at 550. What are we thinking? Team, are you going to have a go at Alpine Ave? Butte Place, got the elevation, first call at the figure, second call. Third call at 550. Surely we'd all love to buy it at that level. 550. Saw how well we went in our earlier Hanmer auction at 550. Tell you what, I'm not going to vendor bid against you, Jeff. I think you don't deserve that. If you want to bid, I'd bid now because I'm going to adjourn with this gentleman and offer him the opportunity. Here to bid and buy at Alpine Ave? No? Okay, just you and I. Jeff, come on out. We'll have a chat with you, see if we can't get you there.
Like to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on remember way, but it's not like I need it. And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. Can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my
I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, and so hard to get it. So hard to get it. I used to be
made, but not sufficient to get this one done. So I'm going to pass the property in at 590, and we'll continue taking inquiries above that figure. It has to be way better than 590. Just letting you know. So if you were here tuned in to Jollies Past, then you'll understand that. So thanks for your bidding, sir. We'll stay on the hunt. Harley would be eager to stay in touch with you. I'm sure June would too. So thanks very much, June. We'll carry on working. We've got an opportunity for you at Keats later in the program. We go to the Six Silvers. Excellent. Mike Fitchett from the Belfast office. Welcome to you, to Neil and Leanne. Thank you very much for your instructions as well. And a pleasure, a privilege only to be bringing this property to the marketplace. It really is. I was curious as to how the Six Silvers Ave got its name. I thought it might be a throwback to one of the Olympic team's efforts in their medal haul. It's Six Silvers, but no, I'm told by Leanne it was actually the silver birches down at the tennis court at the front of the subdivision is how it got its name. Anyway, it's synonymous with quality. It's a gorgeous family home. It's a freehold estate. It sits on 1,031 square metres. It's described accurately legally. Its list of chattels are absolutely exact, and I will just touch on that list as well because it's a very impressive list. That's right, the fridge freezer is remaining with all those other good chattels, so that's good for you. It's lot 26 deposit plan 332789 in that Canterbury Land Registry, and settlement date, well, easy terms 21st of March 2022, but the Johnstons have got some flexibility in that regard, so you can work with them on that basis. Take a look through just a snippet of the expanse, the floor plan, the layout of this home is ultra impressive. The owners were actually 14 years ago thinking about embarking on their own building project, but when they met this property at 32, they fell in love and said, no, why don't we move in here? There's so much space. It's a great family home. It's got lots of extras, lots of features, but I think that's just that the size, over 300 square metres of home, is really quite the kicker here. It's got great connections to the outdoors. The front garden, the north garden, well, that's sunny all day long. Stream for the kids to play on. You've even got 5 little friends that come along and you can meet them on a daily basis. Lovely little opportunity to plant your herbs and have a go botanically. Floor to ceiling double glazed windows throughout are a true feature. The kitchen is the absolute hub of the home. It's got a nice walk-in pantry also, but that lovely stone top breakfast bar will be your family and friends gathering like bees to the honey pot. If that's not enough, the separate lounge is ample. 4 bedrooms plus that study, the master suite subtly separated, but gives you your own haven. 3-car garaging is a real feature. I know some of you here will be bidding on that basis alone. It's highly specced. It's been much loved. It's got a very youthful feel about it. It's beautifully established in such a quiet lane, and delighted to offer it to the marketplace. And I know, Mike, you've found it a real pleasure to market, haven't you? So let's kick it away at 32 Six Silvers. Who's here to start? Who's here to buy? Nice, family, quiet, private, real luxury about it. $1 million not going to own it. I think we can be pretty clear about that. You can start there if you'd like. $1 million on a vendor bid. I won't hesitate. I'll take your silence as strategic at this early point. I think a $100,000 bid wouldn't be too off the money here, just here and now. At $1 million on a vendor bid. First chance at that figure. Second call. Third call at $1 million. Okay, a bit of strategy playing out. Fair enough. At 1-1, certainly won't own it either. Stay on a vendor bid. This is your last chance though, because I know Mike's got people he wants to talk to in that third stage, or they want to talk to him. At $1.1 million. So much space, style, class, establishment, the plantings, the Zen garden will only impress you. Underfloor tile heating in both bathrooms. $1.50 million, welcome in, sir, good luck. At $1.50 million, welcome in. Retracting that vendor bid, Rach will go with the live bid at $1.50 million. Have we got some competition for these good people? 1050, first call, twice, third call. It's just you and I by the looks of things. Would you like to have a chat, see if we can get you into the home? Rear of the room, that's the place we'll go. We'll come and have a chat to you and see if we can't get you there. Pausing there at $1.50 million.
does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head.
Running through the lights of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my tongue. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright, alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I ever been before. Yeah, alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I ever been before. Yeah. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. Alright, 'cause I'm free. Freer than I ever been before. Yeah, baby, I'm free. I'm freer than I ever been before. Yeah. Running through the lights of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my tongue. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright.
No matter where we go, our memories won't fade away. So I don't look below.
Right, we'll go back to Six Silvers. Now here I'm hoping with Six Silvers Avenue to award a gold medal, but I don't think it's going to happen today because we have had an increase in the bid, and guys, you've graciously increased to 1,275 at 1,275,000. It's not going to buy 32 Six Silvers Ave today. So unless someone wants to pick up the mantle and have a conversation, we pass the property in. It goes back to Mike Fitchett. He's going back to the marketplace. He is inviting all comers. So anyone picking up that mantle? No, Kay and Blair, you stay in the race and keep talking to Mike. Like I say, to Leanne and Neil, we just carry on working for you. Mike's going to that third stage, and we'll do so with gusto and energy. So thanks very much. Good to meet you. Good to meet you both. And tremendous property available. Righty-ho. Sonia, can I just quickly grab you for a second? We're just going to go on to Reynolds Ave in just a second.
Holding on too tight, don't wanna let go. Can we let this moment live until the end of time? It's a scary world, filled with so much doubt. I can't be sure, but will you stay with me and let this all play out? All we have is one more night. Don't be sad, I know we'll be alright. Facing the unknown. When it's time, I'll let you go.
Welcome everybody from to Harcourts Vision and from the Bishopdale office. Guys, great. We've got 3 in a row here. Debs Johnson, always proud of the team. Good auction culture there at Harcourts Vision, and really top in client experience, top in customer service, really best in the country in that regard. So Cheryl Wright, one of the very best, 38A Reynolds Ave. Great to be meeting with our owners, Lucy and Key, and meet your young family yesterday. And congratulations on the work you've done on this property to put it in this magnificent condition that we see before you today. And all the best for your move. I know how exciting it is, with a couple of wee kitties and a nice wee doggy as well. So good luck on your move to Glasnevin. Is this your super starter? Well, you tell me. It's been great for our owners in that regard. It's a cross lease in Reynolds Ave. It's a great little avenue, Reynolds Ave. It's famous. We're number 1 in Garage 1, Deposit Plan 34504 in the Canterbury Land Registry, and that chattel list note unchanged. Last day of the financial year, that's our settlement date, 31st of March 2022. Not too long to wait. Gee, we're getting through the year pretty quickly, aren't we? I think for those who are starting out, maybe those who have had the big family home and looking just for something a little bit more petite, this might be one for you. And I thought those of an investment eye might be having a wee look at this one too. It's no nonsense, it's solid in construction, it's in a fantastic location, you're surrounded by a good community and good real estate. You've got decent bit of space here, and it has been titivated, it's been improved by our current owners. Look at the work they've done in the decor. And they've just made some subtle but important changes, kitchen, bathroom in particular. I love the subway tiling in that kitchen. The flooring's all nice and new. It's had the paint done inside. Carpet is absolutely plush. A really generous front yard. It's so private, secure and sunny. In fact, I thought I detected a little bit of al fresco dining out there last night with the young'uns playing. You've got a good sized deck, open plan living, bedrooms on both levels. Master enjoys the downstairs, and the family can share the 2 bedrooms upstairs as well. Garaging, off-street parking, really in a superb position, and here's to be sold. It's been a great little home for our owners, but they are moving on. Who is moving into Reynolds? Number 38A. We've had some long, lengthy negotiations. Put you a little bit of dozy state. Perhaps we'd zing it up with a little bit of bidding. What do we think? Something like 500,000? You think they'd spark into life, Rose? Good to see that big smile right there. 500's a vendor bid. Look, we're not going to muck about. We need to get those hands in the air. At 5, second call at 5, vendor bid. Third call, $500,000. Vendor bid just means the owner hangs on to it. You've got some work to do. I think the minimum amount of work you'll do is put on $20,000 for me. At 500, final chance vendor bid. I'll give you one chance at 520. I'm not seeing any body language that I would call encouraging at this point. 520 is the vendor bid. Sir, I'm looking your way. At 520, second call. Easy at this level. Third call. Bishopdale just grows in popularity and demand. Close to the Papanui Club. Numerous restaurants. Okay, dokes, well, no hands in the air. Bit disappointing, guys, but we just go through to that third stage. No problems. Cheryl just continues to work with everyone. We invite those with conditions into it. Look, 570 isn't going to own it, Cheryl. I'm not going to mislead, but still, the value is well north of that figure. So I think people who have got a budget in excess of that 570 final vendor bid, they need to contact Cheryl Wright. And Cheryl, you're back with Sterling in a minute. Lucy Key, we just carry on working, and Cheryl will not rest until we've found the new owner for your property. Thanks very much. Sonia Stott. What I would say, Ain't She Sweet on Aintree Street is how we're going to introduce this one. Nice little rhyme for you, Rose. Ain't She Sweet on Aintree Street. Quite good. Number 25. It's a significant day for you. I believe this is the only family who have lived there. So it's been in your family for a long, long time. So thanks to yourself and Jean for your instructions. Sonia, of course, is an expert and long-standing member of the Vision team, and continues to delight her clients throughout the business. 25 Aintree Street, well, it's in our sweet spot in Bishopdale. This is where we love. We're very proud of our houses that we bring forward to you, and this is no exception. Freehold title, freehold estate, 607 square metres. Legal description, absolutely bang on. Vacant possession guaranteed. You only have to wait to the 11th of March. And even then, there's some flexibility in that regard. So you could just about move in immediately, I think. This is what I would call classical Kiwi living. And if you're fond of taking over a home that's just had so many happy memories, so many happy times experienced in it, then you know the vibe is good here. It's rock solid. It's open plan. It's had some embellishment in recent times. Sonia was fond of that spot, just sitting in the bay window there the other day with the afternoon sun coming in, whilst we met with Rose and discussed their home and her history with it. Kitchen's in great nick. That's all integrated with your open plan living. Excellent sunny outdoor living. Really secure private backyard. Nice off-street parking. Good driveways. Had the refresh and double garaging. 3 bedrooms in all. Everything's in place. You know the Summerhill Stone should give you great confidence. And Aintree, well, it's a grand spot, as the Grand National followers would know, and not too far from that Bishopdale hub, as we know. Okie dokes, we need to get a hand in the air for this one. I think after a long tenure with the family, should be expecting a flurry of bids, particularly from this area of the room. Not looking too closely at anyone in particular, but who's going to start his work at Aintree? Needs to be quick, so I'm not going to dilly-dally with vendor bids. Sonia set me on a mission to get this sold, or otherwise we quickly go to that third stage. I just offer it up at 500,000. I can't be fairer than that when you've seen prices in the area and what they've done. Bishopdale just offers all those good community things that people are looking for. Second call, vendor bid at 5, third call. Look, I'm going to treat it with respect, Sonia. I'm not going to sit here and take vendor bids knowing that people might not be putting up their hand. But I think we've got a nice sharp price that we might go to that third stage with. So, Rose, you've given me permission to price it at 639,000. I think that's a really good sharp price for a quality property. I think people would be glad to be coming inquiring at that level. So, Sonia, make sure the battery's charged up in the phone. I'm sure it's going to start ringing immediately. Thank you very much for the opportunity. But 25 Aintree Street, I commend it to you. It's a really super wee spot. So thanks very much. Cheryl, we'll give it another go, but we'll move to Maryvale, shall we? And very fond of this spot in Stirling Street. It is in the diamond hard core of Maryvale, the juncture between Aikmans Road and Office Road, and of course links up with Cox Street right down to the Maryvale Mall. This is the spot. I assure it is you. I would take confidence in this renovated property. It's been completely renewed and refreshed. Judy, not your first project. I think house number 28 for you. And I think when you see the quality and the specification, Kristen, I think you deserve some credit for that too. So well done on the job that you've done, and very, very glad to have inspected the property and bring it to the marketplace. You will not see better. And the Stratum and Freehold old unit title, as you know, that's the tenure, and you are Unit B, Deposit Plan 40892. And thanks, Cheryl, for making that pre-contract disclosure available to all. Chattels unchanged, settlement date 23rd of March, so that's easy for you to get your affairs in order and move on in. The bones might be existing, but certainly the flesh is new, and the project that's been done has been extensive, exhaustive, and absolutely to a high specification and a high vision. It really has caught the eye with the fittings, the quality through the flooring, and in this particular area of the home, the engineered stone, brushed brass tapware is matched throughout the home with a scullery beside the kitchen. It's open plan. We've oriented that living nice and open towards the northwestern side. The bifolds fold back, and you've got a great bit of outdoor living that you can enjoy, which is a little bit rare for Stirling Street because you know how high density and urban it is. 3 bedrooms in all. I'm fond of the master bedroom. It's got great space in there. The ensuite's absolutely to die for. Black tapware, nice big shower bay. Real luxury through there. Internal access garage, but I think the real kicker for me, on top of the locality, is just the finishing in the home. It's delightful, rewired, re-insulated. It's had the whole gambit. You just move in and start enjoying and start cruising. That would be my advice to you. A sterling opportunity, it had to be said. Never let that one pass by, Mikey B. So for Stirling Street, come on, who leaps away? Who's into it to have a bid? You won't lift a finger. Glorious gardens, lots and lots of sun, double glazed. Scullery with the kitchen, beautiful breakfast bar. Stunned by your silence here. Well, this is a pretty long way round the Monopoly board here at Stirling Street. We're right close to go on the downward thing. I think 900 would be a fair place to start. So don't mind starting there. They say start it low, watch it grow. Folks, you're going to have a little bid in this one. Could suit Stirling, ma'am. You'll never change. You'll never go anywhere else if you're in Stirling Street. $900,000 vendor bid. Sir, you might participate and say 950 for me. I'm at 9 on a vendor bid for the second time. Third call at that figure. I look north, I look east, I look south. Cheryl, I'm not going to place other vendor bids. If people aren't going to put their hand up, I'm not going to dilly-dally. We're going to shoot through to that next stage too. I'm just going to pass the property in though and put it back in your capable hands at $1 million. I think we've got value well north of that, the work that's been put in. the quality of the specification. It's got to be way better than that. Talk to Cheryl Wright if you want to move into this gilt-edged area of town. So at 1 millionth's passed in on a vendor bid. Sure thought you'd be bidding for that one, folks. Shy and retiring crowd. Let's go back to Himna. That's all right, good on you. Debs. So where's the Hemner crew? Thanks, Judy. Kristen. Keats. I once knew a romantic poet called Keats, and there's certainly plenty of romance about this property here that John and Linda have put in the faithful and capable hands of Harley and June Mannion. And here we are in Henma Springs again. Gee, great to see people flocking to Henma Springs and realising what fantastic benefits we have on offer. That's right, 5 Keats Place, Henma Springs. I love this area of town. It's an absolute beauty, and it is a very near new build and freehold estate on which it sits, 1,001 square metres. Harley, June, I think it's a gilt-edged opportunity. Legals, they're exact. Chattels unchanged. 18th of March 2022, the day after St. Paddy's Day, you're moving straight in. Plenty of romance, but plenty of practicality about the home as well. And I think when you're looking for a home, your family home, you're looking for all the non-negotiables and luxuries that are on offer, and certainly are here. Open plan living, but dual living spaces. Modern kitchen that's integrated well within that open plan. You want double glazed, you want plenty of sun, indoor, outdoor flow. The 4-bedroom options with the 2 bathrooms, of course, that's going to be high on your list. And the double internal access garage. I love the look. It's quite faithful to the alpine feel that the Hemner Springs has and enjoys. You've got your outdoors where the kids can play when you're there on holiday, and the communal areas of the home are absolutely sensational. I call that kitchen a 5X kitchen, food information banter exchange. It's more than just than a cooking place, more a place to be hang out and get to know each other. Right, 5 Keats Place. This is the time. Shall we finish with the bang? I think that's a good idea. Who's going to start away? Back to Henma Springs, the mighty Huranui. Quite keen for some interaction at this point, would be good.
7.25.
Good on you, sir. You're my new best friend. It's 7.25, and he comes at 7.25 for 5 Keats Place. And we're underway at 7.25. Have I got some competition for this fine gentleman over here at 7.25? Maybe optimistic, but let's find out. Second call. Third call at 7.25. I've found a boost of energy, a surge, sir. You want to run it to 7.50 for me? It's 7.25. Once, and I'm counting it twice. Third call. I'll place 1 vendor bid, sir, at 7.50. Comfortable to do so at that level? I welcome you back on top of that figure. I've got 7.50 on behalf of the vendor, working with 1 bidder at this stage. I welcome you all in at 7.50. Who would nudge me up from there? Would you say 7.75? At 7.50, can't sell on a vendor bid. First call at that figure though. Second call. Third call at 7.50. No better, sir? Would you like to increase the bid? We're here to be fair. I'd love to offer you the opportunity. There's no point having a conversation below this figure. Good for you. It's 7.60. Banked and thanked. 7.60. I'll give you a quick chance, and round we go. First call, second call, third call's 7.80 if you like. 7.60 I've got at the moment. It's just you and I. Please come to the rear. I'll come and offer you the opportunity on your own. One and only bidder at this early stage. Not authorised to sell there. Jackie will show you out. We'll just grab a private seat. And let's see if we can't get.
I used to be the lost boy running insane. Used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. Used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. It's so hard to get it. your head spinning? Is your heart racing? Is that fire in your veins? Are your bones burning? Is your skin yearning? 'Cause you're driving me insane. I kinda feel like I saw the light. You got me way up 1,000 miles. Can we stay right here in this atmosphere like we're flying out in space? Don't look down. This high will never hit the ground. Don't look down. See the sky, we're gonna reach it now. Don't look down.
John Keats was a romantic poet, but the romance is left. We only got bidding to 800 on that one. The answer's no. So it's another pass in. Sir, unless you'll save me from the mire. You want to pick up the mantle? Are you keen on Hanmer? Right, passing in on a live bid at 800,000. Thanks for joining us online. And we'll see you all on behalf of Harcourts for Seasons. Thanks very much.